A woman ruined her sister's baby shower by announcing something out loud in front of 30 guests, and now the whole family is calling her a asshole. Let's talk about it. So this story comes from a woman, let's call her Dana, throwaway account of course, and she starts off by saying she and her sister, we'll call her Mia, have never really gotten along. Mia's always been the golden child, parents' favorite, always got the benefit of the doubt, you know the type. So Mia gets pregnant. Family's thrilled. They throw this huge baby shower, like 50 people, catered, the whole thing. Dana gets invited, obviously because she's family, but she says she almost didn't go because things have been tense between her and Mia for months. I wonder what the fuck this could be. I honestly don't think what this could be. I've known like women, especially like I know this is family, but even friends, they try and take your moment away because they feel like it's not on their eyes, if you know what I mean. It's like I can't let her shine, so it needs to be something about me. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Here's where it gets interesting. Dana says a few months ago before the shower, she found out that Mia's husband, we'll call him Josh, had been messaging Dana's own husband's co-worker. Not cheating exactly, but sketchy enough that Dana confronted Mia privately and told her what she found. Mia's reaction? She accused Dana of trying to sabotage her marriage out of jealousy. She said Dana's always been jealous of her relationship, didn't believe her, told her to stay out of it. So Dana backs off, doesn't bring it up again, shows up to the baby shower being the bigger person. Uh, you know, there's a line of minding your own business and actual cheating. I think you should have just minded your own business. Now, here's the moment everything blows up. During the gift opening part of the shower, Josh, the husband, stands up to give a toast. Starts talking about how excited he is to be a father, how much he loves Mia, the whole sweet the whole sweet speech. And apparently, in the middle of the toast, Dana just snaps. She says out loud in front of everyone, "Are we going to talk about the co-worker thing, or should I bring that up too?" Damn, she just had to say that. You even said yourself, this is not nothing big or nothing that was cheating. What if they're just talking about work? You know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up, you stupid ass stank hoe. Room goes dead silent. Mia starts crying. Josh turns bright red and doesn't say anything. The shower basically ends early because everyone's uncomfortable and half the guests started quietly leaving. Later that night, Dana's phone blows up. Her mom is furious, says she humiliated her sister on what she's supposed to be on one of her happiest days of her life. Other family members are calling her petty, jealous, dramatic, and some accusations Mia made months ago. Dana's defense, she tried to handle it privately. She gave Mia the chance to deal with it quietly, and instead of being grateful, Mia called her the problem. So when Josh stood up acting like the perfect husband in front of everyone, something in her just broke. All right, pause. People don't tell everybody everything. She could have just told you that to stay out of it. She doesn't need you in her fucking business, bro. Like, relax, bro. Relax. Like, what gives you the authority to, like, bring this up in front of... Why not bring it up them two privately? Why in front of everybody? You want to look like the hero or something. Here's the part that made this post blow up. In the edit, Dana adds that a few days later, Josh admitted the messages were inappropriate. Okay, I was drunk. But not cheated. But he'd have been venting about his marriage problems with his coworker in a way he shouldn't have. Oh, okay. So Dana wasn't lying. She was right the whole time. But, and this is the part everyone's fighting about in the comments, being right doesn't necessarily mean it was the right moment to say. Exactly. Why bring it up in front of everybody? Just like I said, why didn't you just take them two together privately and bring it up? You know what I mean? Was she right or was she wrong? I believe she was both. You cannot bring it up in front of everybody because the whole point of it was marriage problems. Who wants to talk about marriage problems between each other? Especially being confronted about it. It's like, bro, like, leave us alone. We'll take it on our own. Personally, I think Dana was right to tell her sister privately the first time. That was a responsible move. But blowing it up at the baby shower in front of 50 people during a toast about how happy the couple is, that's not. Finally telling the truth, that's revenge dressed up as honesty. There's a difference between being right and choosing the right moment. So, am I the asshole? Was Dana justified, or did she pick the worst possible outcome to be right? I think she had a little bit of, I want to look out for her sister. Not a little bit. That was the main part. I want to look out for my sister. But if you know they're going to have a baby, don't you think of the outcome that's going to come afterwards? Don't you know that you doing this, there's always going to be a discrepancy in the relationship because of what you did, not only between them two, but in front of everybody they know, their friends, their families, everybody. So everybody's going to think in the back of their mind, I wonder how they're, well, everybody really thinks about them, even though they should, but it's like, is he still talking to this girl about their problems? What are their problems about? You know, this post didn't really go much into detail what really was said. It just said that they were talking about it, but I wonder about what was so dissatisfactory in the marriage or the relationship that she had to talk to this coworker about. Was the guy in the rock? Absolutely not. Should have the sister brought it up to him or talk it out with her sister? I don't know. But if the sister says forget it, I'll handle it on my own, let me deal about it, then let her wishes be, bro. Why did you feel like you had to take that into consideration? No one asked for your opinion, so get the fuck out, you stupid bitch.